want to say what Ted Cruz said. When you join ISIS, when you join when you jihad terrorist organization, when you join an organization like Al Qaeda or Islamic Jihad fundamentalist group, and you're hurting civilian lives, it doesn't matter if it's law enforcement, civilians. If you hurt anybody in this country, and you're waving, waving, and you're saying, Bakbar, or whatever it is, if you're saying, that any kind of God is good, God is great. If you're saying that, if you're killing for pleasure, if you're killing for a cause to join ISIS, you have signed your death warrant. You no longer have the right to be an American citizen. You have declared war on America. You forfeit your right being American. When you declare war from Saint Allah Bakbar, or you yell out Muhammad, if you say Muhammad, if you say I'm here because of God, God want me to do this act of terrorism, you sign your death warrant. You no longer become an American citizen. You have signed over your death wish. You no longer become you're no longer American citizens. You sign your death warrant. You forfeit your rights being American. That's what you do here. When you raid war on jihad on Islamic terrorists, and you join ISIS, you have forfeit your right being an American citizen. You have forfeit your right to have your American citizen. You have stripped away your American citizenship in this country. You're now on a death wish. You're on a death wish warrant now. Your life is done. You signed your death warrant away. Therefore, we take you out. You're gone. You have no rights here to be an American citizen because you have declared a war on jihad.
I just got a breaking news update.
Another one?
No. This one should make people happy. State reopens Hillary email investigation.
Well, that's surprising there. I was never really surprised with that. I was kind of expecting that, but you know what? They're gonna wipe it. They're gonna wash it down. They're gonna wipe it like a washcloth. Remember, she said we're going to clean it off. Remember, she said we're going to clean the server off with a dust mop. Remember? So here we go again. The dust mop. Here we go again. This is a smoke screen. That's what I call it here. So I'm waiting for the allegations from Benghazi. You're seriously waiting for that, and it's not going to happen. Oh, and did you know that the director of the FBI has resigned too, as well? By the way,
he did resign.
His resignation in. Yes, he did. As this morning. Yes, he did. This is from our friends at Edition Watch, by the way. Edition Watch just released that the director. James Rosen has director of the FBI has actually turned in a resume.
Wow.
So we have no FBI director right now. So that means, well, do you know who we need right now? I'm telling you, 1-800 Crime TV, 1-800 Crime TV. 1-800 Crime TV, America's Most Wanted. Won't we have John Walsh as director of the FBI? Send him in.
Yeah, they should.
I say send the guy in. let's reopen up the television show of America's Most Wanted. Please just do that. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring the television show back. That's what we need right now. As you know, when you got crime, 1-800 Crime TV, the crime rate goes down in America. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that? Since 1-800 Crime TV, we have more law enforcement being destroyed, being hunted down, and being totally what's the word I'm looking for? Being destroyed, being hunted. The way they're hunting deer right now for game. It's ridiculous. You don't need a badge on your wall. What you need is a picture of a jihadist terrorist on your wall. That's what you need.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know, what you do is these people are the Islamic terrorists are nothing more than what the Hitler Gestapo movement was. And so you put a swastika on the wall. Every time you shoot a terrorist, you put you use that swastika.
Yep.
It's a strike.
Absolutely.
You put a strike.
And, you know, I thought that years ago the KKK had finished and they were no longer in existence. Come to find out that with this election, they've shown back up. They're showing their colors. I mean, there's always been a white supremacist group here in the United States.
Also, I want to tell you something. Speaking of KKK, I saw the State of Jones this past week. I recommend you seeing the State of Jones. It is totally 100% correct about the State of Jones. It's about towards the end of the war, when the Confederates were losing the Civil War. They knew they were losing, so they formed the State of Jones. And what they did was the State of Jones created a Bible-loving nation. They said that all men are created equal under God, regardless of color, race, or religion. It says that in the Bible. And that's what they went by the way. The State of Jones did. The State of Jones, they took 4 counties during the Civil War. And to fight back against these big slave farmers who were treating the slaves as not as a human being, but as a torture device. That's not what human beings are about. If we're going to do that, then that's what the Romans did, for crying out loud. You see, some of these plantation guys actually treated our slaves as they were working for the Roman Empire. You don't do that. No human being deserves that kind of torment. No human being deserves that kind of torment. And I'm telling you, there are parts in the movie where you got totally emotional because you see how what they went through. What is it like to be free, a free man, to actually live, to actually be able to taste real fruit in the first time in your life, or not stale bread, not getting beat up. The State of Jones was about freeing all men and women who were caged who were caged like in the Roman Empire, basically, because that's what they did. The plantations were like the Roman Empire, by the way. They treated them as that.